Hello, sorry about that. So I did restart my computer when I installed Docker. Um, all right. So hopefully you guys are able to get back on the stream. Really sorry about that. And yeah, um, but I guess that means we can continue. Otherwise I would have had to, um, I guess do it at some other time. So, all right. Um, all right. Okay. Still have to go through this. Accept. Okay. So I have to update this. Um, gonna update Windows subsystem, and then hopefully after that, we'll be good to go. Yeah. And so for anyone who hasn't used Docker before, it creates a container. And what that is kind of like a self-contained, type environment that holds an OS, usually like Linux, but it could be anything. Um, and the point is that, there's no like external dependencies that can break, like everything's self-contained, everything that needs to be able to run it successfully. And so you know that your container will always run the same way, and you won't have like some issue with some um, update that breaks things or like changes things in some dependency. And yeah, you won't get like unexpected things. Anyway, that's the idea behind containers. And also the fact that, um, containers are kind of like, I guess, like a universal format. It doesn't matter what's running in it. Things like AWS can just, or AWS or any like hosting company, they can just take those and, use them in different ways without having to know what's actually inside. Um, so, all right, so it looks like we're set up now. All right, so we'll go ahead and create an image. We're going to need a Docker file. And let's see if I can just get one already written for Rust. Is there a Rust official image? Just give me the Docker. Okay. I mean, it's not what I'm looking for. Or like my Docker. Okay. Oh yeah, perfect. This is what I'm looking for. So, yeah, I think this is all I need for my Docker file, at least to get it to work. I don't think I'll need like any extra dependencies or stuff. Yeah, I'll just start with the basic one, and that should do for now. And I guess I'll add it to the, oops. Okay, I'll add it to the Bucks game repo, but this is obviously not the Bucks game. But I'll do like a git clone. So okay, I do need to change this a little bit. But yeah, let's say I do recommended Docker extension Sure. That'll probably give me like some syntax highlighting. Um, yeah. So like instead of using like something from my local directory here, and like copying these files into it, I will fetch because it's not in here, it's the matchbox. Say I do docker file git clone. Okay, so somebody, I just use the run command and then I can use the command line argument. Is that it? Right, I would assume, okay, yeah, because it depends on the, like if Git's already installed. If it's not, then we need to install it. But I would assume it's already on the default Rust one. So let's try this. Run git clone, and then the repository is matchbox. Okay. And let's point to like a specific version, because if something changes, I don't want it to like randomly break unexpectedly. Okay, so I'm not sure why this failed here. Failed to build and push. Should I just go with the previous tag? Or maybe they always fail. 0.5 was successful. When was this? Was this recent? April 7th? Since then, that was 3 weeks ago. I mean, we've been working on the main branch right now. It works, but you just kind of never know when something will get pushed that won't work. So it's better to go with a tag. I'm just assuming that v061 is gonna work. Yeah, I think it just failed to push the server. It's probably successfully compiled. I mean, we could check out this branch. Yeah, so let me get the URL here. I have to get this one. Yeah. And I guess I don't need the working directory, or do I? I might have to run the update. Okay. So if I run this, it should clone it into Matchbox. So I'm gonna have to like get into that directory. cd Matchbox, right? And we'll see if we can get this on the first try, maybe not, but. And then cargo install path, cargo install. I think I still need to specify like -- bin matchbox server, and I think we still need, well, I think dash dash release would probably be a good idea. Yeah, and then let's just try, oh, I think it will be called Matchbox server, not my app. Yeah, so we can run the command here. It might take a little while to run. Maybe not too much. I think it's slower inside of Docker than my computer, but I think I just do Docker build, and then because this is called Docker file, I might pick it up. Or not. Docker build. Build and run. Okay. Docker run dash it. That's for interactive. Like you'll get a terminal for this. Docker build should have been enough. I think. What's the argument it wants? First one argument. Docker build x build path. Okay, I guess dot. This is where we are. Yeah. So we're on step 1. It's gonna download the stuff from Rust. So it's gonna go through this list, and every line it's gonna cache that. So the next time I run this, every line that it's done before, it will not have to install again. Unless I change the order or add something before, then as soon as it encounters something that's different from the previous order, then from that point, it will have to rebuild everything. But yeah, I don't think I needed this. We'll see. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Well, I guess it's probably fine. This, I think that just, does that just put you somewhere? What does it do? Oh yeah, do I have the, okay, set the working directory. Okay, so it's kind of like a CD, like this. Yeah, so we'll see. Maybe I had to use work directory instead of run. Or I had to use git clone. I could have done it like inside my current directory instead of, but yeah. It's like right now we're in user source, my app. I could have, named that Matchbox and just done it in there. But yeah, we'll see if it works first. Yeah, this is still doing step 1, I think. It's not saying step 1 anymore, but I think this is still part of. Oh, okay. All right, we're already in step 5. So yeah, these steps are just like basically the lines from this file. So copy, what is this copy for? It's copying from the same place to the same place. I copied the basic Docker file, but I didn't really pay too much attention to what was in it. This copy is taking a while. I don't know why we need this. Like we're copying from where we are to where we are. So yeah, we don't need this. I could remove it. And then stop the, I can't stop it. I'll delete it and open a new window. Docker build, and you'll see what I mean. See, we're already at step 5. Okay. All right. Not found argument. Oh, I think because I have the dot here, release probably has to come first. Maybe the dot that goes to path. Or maybe because it's cargo install, maybe I don't need release. Yeah, let's just drop the release. I think we don't need it because we're doing cargo install. Okay, what did it not like here? Did not complete successfully. It doesn't give me the error, does it? The output. Oh, you know what? And I think that was the issue before. Okay, so this run here, it's not where we think it is. So yeah, let's make the working directory src clone, and then we'll make the directory src/matchbox. Oh, matchbox. Yeah, because I guess the run cd matchbox did not actually change the directory, looks like. All right, so let's try this again. Okay. Found a virtual manifest instead of a package manifest. Package manifest. It doesn't like install. Well, okay, let's just build it and then we'll copy it into the bin folder. Is that why it's not liking that? I don't usually use cargo install. All right, cargo build -- bin. I use -- release. I think it makes sense to use that. In this case, so okay. Dash path. Oh yeah, that's for cargo install. So this should build. But then we need to copy the build to somewhere. If we did cargo install, we wouldn't have to. But yeah, command. Well, I have to go to. Yeah, it looks like it's building. This is the part that probably would take the longest. Yeah, like I said before, it takes longer inside of the Docker environment because it's kind of like doesn't have access to the full computing power that the PC has. It's running on top of Windows. So. All right. So while that's going on, here, CMD, I think I would have to get into that directory to actually run it. Provide defaults for executing containers if an executable is not specified. Entry must be specified. There can only be one CMD instruction. Okay. I want to check the documentation. So the executable, the parameters. Should I just change the directory, the working directory, to where that CMD is located? Or should I copy the executable to a specific place? Yeah, I think we'll just maybe change the directory. That's what we've been doing so far. So user SSC, matchbox, then it'll be target, then release, then match. Oh, I guess I don't need the last bit. So run it here. So let's just confirm that target. it will be in here if I compile as release, and then it would be here, and it wouldn't have like an extension on here. Okay, because it requires REST 1.64. All right, let's update that. Hopefully that container exists. And it's going to have to redo the whole thing. Yeah, so it's going to get the newer image for REST, and it's going to have to redo all the other ones because it's based on the order. All right, so yeah, I think this should hopefully work. Unless there's some other dependencies or incorrect versions. But yeah, that's why we have a Docker. Once you have it working, you know that it will always work. Yeah. I mean, if you follow the right patterns, like technically this might break because I'm just cloning from here. It's the main branch. I completely forgot I wanted to point to a tag. So I should technically do like run git branch. Is it git branch? Anyway, switch to the tag so that it's building what I want instead of just the main branch. Maybe go ahead and add that after this is done. Yeah, the thing is, like, if it builds on main branch and it works, and then something breaks on main branch, it will still work because like the image is already built, so it's just going to be used all the time. And then if later on, for whatever reason, the image needs to be rebuilt, that's when it will change, and then it won't be rebuilt the same way it was before. So, and I mean, technically, yeah, someone could change the tags on the repository and break it anyway, but that's much less likely to happen than just pointing to the main branch. So I'll do this because I'd probably forget later anyway. So we'll go to Matchbox. All right. All right, so here, this is what we ran before. Okay. Oh yeah, I want git branch. Branch. That should tell me I'm in the main. And to switch branches, how do I switch branches again? Or I switch to a tag, but I think it's still git branch. Or it's checkout. Branches, I guess, is for creating new branches or telling you what branch you're on. The tag has a V, so I gotta keep that in mind. So if I check out the, what was the version? It was like 6.061. That's the latest one. 0.6.1. And I'm doing this in here just to, make sure that it works. Didn't mean to change anything here. This is Matchbox. Okay, so now I want to see. Okay, so I should be on 0.61 now instead of main. And actually, if I go into the preview, I should see that we're here. Yeah, we're at 0.61. So this command works. Oh yeah, how do I always have trouble copying? Okay, it's right click to copy on Windows. I think on Linux as well. I'm not sure. So, all right. If I go back to my Docker file, here, let's not do the branch. Let's hit checkout. All right. And it's building. It's gonna have to rebuild because I changed something that was earlier in the sequence. So I might as well stop it now. And it should start there. Oh. Oh yeah. Let's see. I have to change the working directory first. Otherwise, it's not in the right place. All right, so now it's building. Step 6. Should be almost there. I think it was less than a minute. Yeah, I think it didn't take too long. I've had projects before that take like over 10 minutes to do. No, actually, I've had stuff that hit the limit on GitHub on how long it took to build. Like, it took like 2 hours or something. Well, you can increase it if you pay for better servers, but yeah, Docker files sometimes can take a while. I mean, it depends what's in it, right? So some things are pretty quick. Okay, it's more than a minute. All right, so yeah, I really think it's gonna work now. It looks okay to me, but if it doesn't, then yeah, we'll fix it. There is one thing though, right now. So okay, we do need to change something else because by default, I think this is running on localhost, so no one will be able to access it from the outside, and it's running on a specific port, which may not be the port that we want it to be on. Yeah, so while this is compiling, maybe let's take a look at, yeah, there's usually command line arguments for this host. See, this is the, oh, okay, the default is 0000. So, looks like it's not like, looks like this is what we want already. And then just the port is kind of hard-coded there. Well, not hard-coded, but it's the default. But yeah, by default, it should be accessible from the outside. So it would just leave it like that for now until we find out whether we actually need to change the port or not. If we can pick what port it's going to be running on and that one is okay, then maybe we don't have to change anything. Yeah, did it take this long the first time? I don't know. Or maybe it, oh yeah, it failed, I think, because it needed some dependencies. Yeah, so it may take a little while. So we'll, maybe while that's going on, we can look at something else. We can probably close all of these. And yeah, all this to get an image that we can put into here. But yeah, images are really handy, so yeah, once you have an image, you can run it anywhere, whether on a server or not, on Linux or Windows. Close this terminal. Yeah, I'll keep this open because I might need to refer to it later. All right, looks like it's done compiling. There we go. And now that it's built, we'll run it and close the link I had with the commands, but if I recall, there's like docker run -it. And I guess dot, because no. Create and run requires an argument. We're missing. Docker run dot -it. Okay, I have to look it up again. Docker run. I mean, I don't want to add any optional stuff. I just want like the basic command. What did I search for earlier? Build and run. Docker run -it. That's what they did, but oh yeah, I have to specify the image. So like if I just do Docker run, like it'll run anything. So is it no. Docker list images. Docker images. There. And then I guess I should have tagged it with a name when I built it, but I think this is what I want. Okay. All right, so it failed, but I know that we're pointing to the right one because it was looking for Matchbox server. Executable not found in path. Maybe I need to / because I'm just doing it from the working directory. If I don't do / I think it's going to try and find it like as something that's installed, because it was like cargo install before, so I would have put it in like a bin folder somewhere. So let's just build. It should just be the last step, so it should be fairly quick, and then run. Executable not found. Let's see. Oh, but I added the / didn't I? Oh yeah, okay, well, that's why. I have a new image now, and I'm running the same old image. So this should be in order of when they were built, so, or are they? Looks like they're not necessarily in order. I don't know. I guess I'll try both. You know, okay, I'll just build it. I'll stop being lazy. Build it with a name. Docker build, and it's gonna be like tag or something. Options, label. -- label, Matchbox. And then tag for like the version, or -t. Let's just do this because we don't know yet whether this would be the working one. We'll do 1.0 for the one that works. And now I should be able to Docker images and do Docker run, and I should be able to get it from the label. Oh, repository. I thought this would be under tag. Yeah, so maybe I should have read. Name and optionally a tag. I'll just label matchbox, and then I think that should be enough, because it usually will well, usually I think the default behavior is it will get the latest. Okay, so this is a new error. We just check the images. I guess the label is not shown. I probably have to do like Docker images and all. No. Yeah, anyway, there's probably something to show the stuff, but yeah, the error that I got was full access denied from Matchbox server. Repository does not exist. So like somehow we set the repository to 0.01. It's not what I wanted. So it looks like it's trying to yeah, I don't. All right, so anyway, that's about the time that we have. Didn't manage to finish this, but maybe we can go a bit longer today. If I'm realistic here, it might take quite a bit longer to get this working, and then putting it on AWS Lambda. So I think for now, I guess that's all for day 5. There's not really any code changes. I'll commit this, even though it's maybe not fully. Okay, so maybe let's do that. Let's just finish the Docker file. We'll just go a little longer to make sure the Docker file is working correctly, and then we'll stop there. We won't put it on Lambda just yet. But yeah, in a future challenge, I still haven't thought about. I mean, I still haven't decided on what challenge I'll be doing next week. If you guys have some ideas or some things you'd like to see, feel free to comment on anywhere, whether that's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or Twitch. I'm not sure. Can you comment on Twitch, or you can only chat live? I'm not sure. But yeah, get in touch and just let me know. And yeah, by Monday we should have a new challenge going. So stay tuned. And so yeah, if you enjoyed watching this, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Oh, I was gonna set bye, but I was gonna finish this first. I said we'd go a little longer. So yeah, let's just finish this, and then we'll end the call there. So it wants repository tag here, and if you don't specify the tag, it should be the latest one. But I'm going to remove think I could do images remove Matchbox server. Just Docker remove. Docker clean. Right. Okay, so it was Docker image rm, and then what did I do before? Rm. And then the image. Okay, I did Matchbox server, but I think I need to tell it like the ID. This one. Or not. I think RMI. I can remove images. There. Images. Yeah, it's gone. All right. So let's build a new one. Hopefully get it right this time. Build. I'm not going to label it this time. Let's just run this. Run. Okay, I need to see the list of images. Docker images. And the latest one. I'm not sure. There's 12 minutes ago. I mean, I could just build again. Should be quick. And then there should be one. I guess it was the same, nothing changed. So, yeah, we'll run it. We'll run the top one. I've run this before. Able to start container. Executable not found. Let's copy this one. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so I guess they're not quite in order. So it's working. Yeah, when we did that slash that fixed it. All right, so we have a working Docker container, and you know what? Before, is this still running? Okay, I did. Control C, but I didn't close it, I think. Let's just 100% confirm that it's actually working, and go to our box game, which we are in already, and run the box game. Yeah, probably have to scroll up quite a bit. Here. So we'll run the box game and see if it can connect to this Docker Matchbox server. But yeah, it should. This is built, but what I wanted, I think, is cargo run. This one. I guess we don't need the Matchbox one anymore for now. And I think I closed. Where did it go? Okay, I closed all the tabs, but I meant to keep one open. All right, so that's the box game. And then we'll open a new window. But yeah, it looks like it's already waiting for players. So yeah, it looks like it works. I have to refresh this one. Maybe it doesn't. But I thought all right, well, it looks like maybe there's still something to resolve. The Docker file seems fine. This is probably inside of Docker. Maybe this one that's running. Might have to change some settings to allow it to be accessible. Yeah, so like we might have to do like yeah, there's going to be a way to, so like it's running inside of the Docker, but Docker is like an isolated environment by default. So maybe when we run it, we have to pass some arguments to allow it to work. So let's do that, and we'll make sure to include that in the README, how to build and run this. Yeah, so let's open a window here. Docker. I guess it would be run. Docker run. And then what options do we have? Host to IP mapping. Maybe this add host. Maybe. That's all I see. Maybe device. Is that very descriptive? Maybe if I look for a more specific question, or can I click on this? Device. No, not device, but probably the host. That host. Yeah, I think it would be a little more helpful if I look at run with IP access. I don't know what the search word is. Not like specific IP, but what's this -D? Okay, create a network. I mean, it's not like exactly what I want. I just want to be able to. I mean, I guess because it's Docker, it wouldn't be considered localhost. Unless the network was, yeah. You can specify an IP address for it with the flags. Okay, I guess I should work. Let's give it a try. Maybe Well, this can stay running. This one can't seem to stop. I'll just delete it and put a new one. So Docker, sorry, I copied it, but I guess I didn't. Here. And, we can probably just keep the same values. We don't have to change anything here. All right, and then we add this to the end of our Docker run. Right. 72.18.0 dot x. It's dot 0, right? Not sure why they put two x's, but I think let's just do it with the x's and see what happens. This is the issue we had before. Docker images. Hold on. Executable file not found in path. Oh, maybe that one. Saying --net. But that's not an executable file, is it? This might be old. I don't know. It's not. It should work. Oh, okay. But this didn't work for me. Whatever number you like. Okay, if I just use 0 for this, it should work. It doesn't have to be x, but unable to start container process. It's kind of funny because I do it without the net and it works. And then --net, network name is our network name, and -IP. Is it because it wants it? Yeah, I think I see what's happening. So it wants it before the name. Right, address already in use. All right, well, one then. Which address is already in use? Okay, so .2 worked. Cool. So now let's try these. Hopefully it will work. Guess not. Well, maybe if I restart this, but it shouldn't make a difference because this is just serving the files for this. Oh, I know why it's not working. We're not pointing to this IP. The port is probably still fine, but 5336. Yeah, we need to specify an argument matchbox. Matchbox equals WS and then RIP just, well, should be there. Okay. And then colon 3536. The port is the same. So this one should connect. Will it? Doesn't like that. Yeah. Well, I think we did it correctly. 336, 3536. Okay. And 3536. All right. 0000 means like accept from anywhere. And then the container is accessible from here. And then that's IP. So maybe I have to specify the port as well. This should work. Yeah. Is there anything important here? Maybe this. Running. Great. Yeah, well, I'm kind of stumped. I'm not sure what it been like here. Is this slash been problematic? Yeah, so normally this should work. I'm probably missing some small detail to get it to connect. But anyway, the Docker file itself seems fine, I think. Next step I do after this, probably go to Lambda, upload this, and try to connect directly to it inside the Lambda. But yeah, that's all the time we got this week for this week's challenge. I'll go ahead and add this. Maybe list, yeah, I'll list the commands for you guys. Running Matchbox. Okay, so I just realized the Docker file being here in the root, it kind of looks like it's the Docker file for Box Game, when in fact it's just the for the Matchbox server. I'll just leave it there for now, but yeah, later on probably move it into a folder or something to make that a little more clear. Not too sure how I want to structure this, but yeah, I'll make a list of commands here we used. All right. And for some reason, I can't close Docker with Control C. Is probably another command. So first we did Docker build dot, right? And then we had Docker images. Docker build dot, and then I built everything. And then we did Docker images. And then we built it using the image ID. So then we had Docker, not build, but run Docker dash D, and then image ID. And I make it clear that this is just like placeholder. Maybe I just use the actual image ID that I had. Didn't mean to paste that. It's not copying. All right. Okay. So we did this, and that ran fine. But we need to create a network if we want to run it locally. And so we did this. And then, where's the other command? This. Yes, we did like this. And you probably go, well, yeah, definitely have to go into more detail why this didn't actually work locally. And yeah, but for now, this will at least, document the progress we've made so far. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Once again, if you enjoyed this, like, share, subscribe. Be sure to let me know if there's something you want to see next week or you'd like me to do. Yeah, and have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye.